chicken, chicken heads, chicken.
Turn it off. Let's get right into it. You know what's wild? The same influencer who cried about protecting her baby's privacy just handed the Wall Street Journal a front row seat into her own mama drama and dropped the baby's name like it was a f***ing promo code. Romulus. Let this be a wake-up call. Just because someone waves the American flag and retweets your favorite pundit doesn't mean they're not clout chasing like it's a Black Friday sale. Ashley St. Clair, the one who made Dark MAGA hat famous, just went full TMZ, claiming Elon Musk is the baby daddy number 14, demanding even more money than a mid-level budget Marvel sequel that no one will watch. That's why you should never simp for influencers that you don't completely trust. Especially the influencers who say that they're one of us while selling Teslas and tabloids and tears on the side. Very exciting news. My favorite, what's up, Hisservant? My favorite MAGA babe, Ashley St. Clair, just put out a new thing. And normally I don't talk about her. Normally I don't talk about e-drama because it's so cringe to me, but it's still so fun to me at the same time. It's a hard thing to balance in life. There's so much to work with in the e-drama influencer sphere. They're like mini celebtards that think that they're smarter and better than everybody around them. And they all congregate to each other like there's some kind of secret club that you're not a part of, but they're a part of. You don't get her, I know her like me. Ashley St. Clair did a new drop. And how this all started, for those of you that don't care and don't want to know, but actually want to know a little bit deeper, it all started a few months ago when she put out this post. 5 months ago, I welcomed a new baby into the world. Elon Musk is the father, and I have not previously disclosed to protect our child's privacy and safety. She screamed from the hilltops about saving privacy, saving the baby's privacy, while at the same time constantly doing new updates via New York Post and also now the Wall Street Journal. What's up, Matchmillion? She says, I intend to grow our child in a normal and safe environment. For that reason, I asked for the media to honor the child's privacy and refrain from invasion of reporting. Don't report on her, on this baby, okay? Even her best friend or maybe lawyer or whatever said, Ashley St. Clair is a woman of tremendous integrity. Committed to protecting her family, this reasonable request should be honored by the media. And you saw all these influencers welcoming the baby like Candace Owens. Children should always be off limits. Journalists are parasites. Hard to imagine that with your young one. Thank you so much, Candace. Of course, Michael Malice. Hey, you're up, Mary Povich. And you are not the father. Mike Benz, the whole world is lucky enough for you to be brought into the world, and the whole world has got you and your family's back. Mike Cernovich, congratulations. Sorry you had to deal with the bullshit. There is a new low. They won't go. Now, more and more influencers who have propped up Ashley St. Clair for so long, which honestly, I don't understand the obsession of her. Her takes are mediocre at best, but one would imagine what the draw was. I can't put on a finger why all these right-wing MAGA influencers would be propping her up. I just can't do it. I am so confused. She releases... Good morning, Swill. She releases her baby's name this morning, and it turns out the baby's name is Romulus. Now, who's Romulus? For those that aren't history buffs, Romulus is reported as the first king of Rome. It was reported that there's an origin story of the first king of Rome where he was raised by a she-wolf and was sucking the she-wolf's breasts to get milk in order to survive. And I wonder if she thinks she's a she-wolf. I'm a she-wolf. I'm a real she-wolf. She has to work out the wedlock children. Does that speak of integrity? Nothing about this is integrity at a T, at an I. Spelling is hard. So the legend is that a she-wolf had to raise these two boys, Romulus and Remus. And Romulus had to suck the teat of the wolf in order to survive, in order to become the king of Rome. So is she saying that she is going to be the king of Rome? Now, the funniest part for me was watching her go on her privacy tour while simultaneously having these exclusive news agencies come and do real stories on her. And this, again, this is not necessarily a story about her, but this is a story about trusting the people that you follow and backing them up even if they're terrible human beings. We don't know who these people are. You don't even know who I am behind the scenes. I could be a raging psychopath that kills people on the side and buries people underneath my... Kristen.
I'm gonna come.
My favorite thing when she did this exclusive interview with Ashley St. Clair and New York Times, New York Post, this picture is still haunting me to this day. Now, it's not her that haunts me. It's her chessboard. If you don't put the horsies in the right spot next to the bishops, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. You know where those, you know where the bishop goes. Okay, put it in the right spot. I can't tell if this is on purpose or just to make me really angry. I would have never talked about you, Ashley, if you didn't set up your chessboard in the right matter. Now, she did this exclusive interview talking about how Elon Musk has been like denying her and not responding to her calls and not responding to all her messages. And she's literally having the baby after saying, hey, I don't want anybody to know about this privacy. Leave us alone. But I'm going to do exclusive news content. And at the same time, she potentially hired paparazzi to show how she is so broke that she has to sell her mint Tesla in order to survive because Elon Musk is denying that the baby's existence even exists. And here's her pretending to sell her Tesla because she's so broke, living in her, I think her apartment was like 40 grand a month. I'm pretty sure that her apartment in New York City in a luxury apartment complex costed 40 grand a month. Look at that view. She has to have that view, okay? She's literally having Elon Musk baby. 40 grand a month for what? I've never even bought a car for 40 grand. Let alone a month. Here's her selling her Tesla. Very exciting.
I'm selling it because
and this is totally organic, and there's like no way that people were just like waiting downstairs, waiting for her to come down and sell her Tesla. This is totally organic. This is not a cry for help. This is not screaming for attention. So don't you come into my, my chat and say that she is just Cashley and wants money.
I'm selling it because I need to make up for the 60% cut that Elon made to our son's child support.
Why do you think that he did that?
That's a great question for her.
You feel like he was sort of like vindictive against you in some way?
Yeah, that's his modus operandi when women speak out.
Now, part of us all felt bad for her, and we were all on her side until I found out her son's name is Romulus. Now, the one person that is not on her side is Laura Loomer. And when Laura Loomer decides that you're not a part of her trustworthy circle, it's over for you. She is going to dig up everything known to mankind, and I support this bipolar woman. She is embarrassing. Oh, she totally is embarrassing. Laura Loomer says, Cashley St. Clair. Okay, she just did this little post today from Wall Street Journal. This is a new update on the baby sitch. Of course, you have to buy into this article, and I'm not going to do that or refuse to support Wall Street Journal with this. Cashley St. Clair has run the media once again about her baby daddy, mama drama with Elon Musk. So much for wanting privacy, she allowed the Wall Street Journal to take pictures of her baby in a new article. Remember when she said she wanted privacy for the baby? Yeah, exactly. Here is literally the privacy she's... I can see how much privacy you want in those eyes. In those eyes scream, I want privacy and I want privacy now. Don't make me turn this baby's head. I'm going to do that in the next post. To show us it looks like an alien. I wanted to know if it looks like Elon Musk. The funniest thing too is that, okay, so we find out how much Elon Musk offered Cashley Sinclair for this baby. Elon Musk offered Ashley Sinclair $15 million and $100,000 a month in support in exchange for her silence about the child. Now, the silence part is a bit cringy to me. That's so cringy as a dad. I'm willing to populate the whole world, but it must be in silence. Giving $100,000 a month in child support, you're not going to take that? What did you think this was going to be, Ashley Sinclair? A romantic getaway that you guys are going to run off in the sunset and be little MAGA king and queens? $15 million and $100,000 a month in child support. You can retire off that. You don't need money for the rest of your life. You can go live in Podunk, Tennessee, and do just fine for the rest of your life. You can put that in the S&P. Well, wait till the market's okay. So $100,000 a month in child support in exchange for silence of her child, whom they named Romulus. Similar agreements have been negotiated with other mothers of Musk. So Elon Musk is dropping $15 million and $100,000 a month in child support. Now that's a baby daddy. How I get me one of thems. See, this is when I wish I could identify as a woman and come out pregnant too with Elon Musk baby. I would finally quit my job at Chuck E. Cheese, and I would finally feel like I could support my family. Now, I think my wife would totally be game with me being impregnated by Elon Musk. I think after finding out how much money Elon Musk is willing to give me, I would carry that baby all the way until birth. The full trimester, the full 9 months. I don't care. And I'll do a natural birth. I don't need drugs, okay? I want my baby, Miss Elon Musk Jr., to do just fine in the world. I'm willing to go full trans for $15 million and $100,000 a month. I think she was hoping he would marry her 100%. 100%. The fight with Ashley Sinclair is over the terms of the deal of the baby that has been going on, and Musk assumed one of the most influential roles in the United States government. I just love this article so much. She compiled with the request to not name Musk on the birth certificate. So you want the money, but then you don't want Elon Musk on the birth certificate? Not long after the birth, Burchell pushed Sinclair to sign documents keeping the fathers of the baby and the details regarding the relationship of Musk secret in the return of financial support. $15 million for a home and living expenses plus additional $100,000 a month until the baby turned 21. Ashley, just keep grifting off of the MAGA community, and you can make money off that, and then put that $100,000 and $15 million into some kind of, index fund or something, and you'll do just fine. You will be fine. Musk told the text it was dangerous to reveal the relationship to the baby, describing herself as number 2 after the Trump assassination. She is number 2. The funniest thing, too, is that, with these sorts of people, this is the best part about social media in my eyes, is that everything that you say, everything that you write will be recorded in the history books. And here's an old tweet from Ashley Sinclair about PJ Washington is now forced to pay $200,000 a month in child support over the next 18 years. Ex-wife secretly filed divorce 2 weeks after giving birth to a child. And of course, because it's black, she's allowed to say, no child costs $200K a month to raise. You're right. $100K a month until 21. So she didn't take it. Now, I don't know what's going to actually happen with her money. I don't know what's going to go on. The agreement prevented her from speaking about Musk's relation to the child. Okay, so the entire agreement was, here's $15 million and $100K a month till the baby's 21. Just shut your mouth about it. Don't go on to New York Post. Don't go on to Wall Street Journal. Don't go on to have these little moments that make it all about yourself. But influencers can't help it. And once you become and you garner 1 million followers, you can't help but enjoy the attention that you get. And she needs the attention. See, the attention is more important than money that she'll make, because attention can garner more clicks and more views. But in reality, you become a little content gobbler monster, and you want that attention more than life itself. Give me the clicks. Give me the ones. I need people to show up at my house unexpectedly while I sell my Tesla because Elon Musk is cutting the money because I won't shut my mouth. His event says no child costs $200K a year to raise. Yeah, I know, dude. His rent, I totally agree. But she didn't sign. The agreement prevented her from speaking about Musk's relation to the child or despairing him, but didn't bar Musk from speaking negatively about her if he wanted to. St. Clair said he would have to pay back the $15 million lump sum if she broke the agreement. And this is her privacy tour picture. We're on a privacy tour. Please leave us alone. Stop making it about me and my problems. I'm Ashley St. Clair. I'm totally genuine and real. Sometimes I want to go back to some of these old influencers who were propping her up and just like see if they still believe what they believe. God bless you and your family. Would be nice if legacy media did actual reporting on important issues instead of intruding into people's personal lives, seemingly unintentionally putting children in danger. I'm sorry, Ashley. Terrible that anyone would do this to a child. Congrats, Ashley. All of these trad hoes are anything but trad. Congrats on single motherhood. Okay, and that was my take at the beginning, okay? At least I will let you know that I've been consistent about this the entire time. The minute that I saw her posting about how she's having this baby, I was like, wait, conservatives are all of a sudden excited about single motherhood and see it as a positive thing? I thought we were against that. I thought that was like the main reason the black community is where it's at, is because of single motherhood. I thought that was like the narrative that I was told my whole life. And now we're going to, this is like a great thing. As long as you're a single motherhood, God bless you and your family. Congrats, Ashley. The world needs more based babies. God. This is when based just needs to go. Just needs to go. And I think I'm just reporting on this. Not because I care about Ashley St. Clair or the obsession of I care about all of us, and I care about our community, and I care about the truth. And even in our own community, even in the own sphere in which you and I tend to lean more towards, there are still grifters, and there are still people that are just going to tickle your ears and put an American flag on or put a MAGA hat on, and will use that in order for your clicks and money. If it happens in the church, if it happens in Christian circles, it's going to happen also on the right sphere. So just be careful of that. And don't go out and like defend people that you have no idea about these sort of situations. You got to let some things simmer. And this was one of the stories I let just simmer because I want to see, character always plays out in the end. Character always finds a way to show its true face in the long run. And I hope to do that for you guys at some point in my life. There'll be a time where I have some sort of controversy about me because I tend to say things off the cuff and I don't write it down. So there will be times that I say things that are inappropriate, over the top, and I hope you guys have my back or at least understand what I'm saying. Or don't give me the benefit of the doubt and ask me to double check what I said. Rob Mack says, just replace all the absent dads with AI robots. Easy. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah. We just need AI dads. They'll be more loving and nurturing. And in the long run, everyone always knew that Elon Musk wanted AOC.
I apologize.
Nobody's perfect.
I'm breaking all the rules.
Well, I guess we might make some mistakes. Who knows?
I think one of the biggest problems we have in DC is that everyone's egos are too big.
I actually just prefer to have no titles at all.
You're opening yourself up.
I'm just being me. Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Violet says, forget Obama phones. We got to hand out dad bots. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. So is $15 million and $100K a month until the child is 21 enough for you guys? I think so. But I can understand. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. It would be hard to have a father you weren't allowed to talk about. That is kind of cringy and weird, but I understand. But if I'm getting that kind of money, again, I will carry Elon Musk baby to term. Matchmillion says she needs a financial advisor. That had to be a mix of oil into the peanut butter. What? What? Yes, and I'll be your financial advisor, Ashley St. Clair. Don't you worry. I have your side, okay? I have your side. 15 million isn't enough. 100K a month isn't enough. You can barely eat McDonald's on that sort of money. In this economy, 100K a month is barely enough, Ashley. I totally agree with you. No child costs 200K a month to raise. All right. Just another reminder. Have fun with influencers, you know? Have fun with them. Don't put your whole money and stakes into them. They should be fun at the end of the day. They should be fun. Because at one point in my life, I'm going to come out as trans, and it's going to really piss off a lot of people. Can we talk about women wearing baggy pants? This needs to stop right now. This needs to stop, okay? Billie Eilish has ruined women's fashion forever, and nobody's talking about it. Nobody's freaking talking about it, and it's really starting to really grind my gears. This female obsession of looking like a lesbian on the male side of the lesbian relationship, it needs to end today. If Elon mates with AOC, if Elon mates with AOC, that'll be the Antichrist, right? I think that'll actually be the Antichrist. I totally agree. It will totally be birthed by a she-wolf, and it'll be suckling off the teats. I think the baby will look exactly like this. Matchamillion says, 90s government food stamps baby here. You read that completely wrong. Dude, my mom... Okay, so I grew up poor as well. I grew up with a single mother for a while before she married my stepfather. And we were so poor, we should have been on food stamps. But my mom is so... has such a big ego about not taking food stamps and being off the government teat that we never did it. And so we were just uber poor for no reason. That, when I found that out when I grew up, I was like, so we could have had food? God. Woman's baggy pants hides their penis well. Is that what it is, Rob? all these social media influencer women that are wearing baggy pants, they're all just hiding their their huge schlong. Oh, I think I could see it right there. You see that crease? It's right there. All right, guys. I'm going to go to work. I appreciate you guys for being here, even for a silly story such as this. But I think it's absolutely hysterical that it's just a reminder that some of these podcasters have become the celebrities of today's world in a crazy, weird, deranged way. And with that comes influence and power and manipulation and an obsession over clicks. And and now it's you're gonna watch a trend, okay? This is the big trend right here. This is the exclusive Derek O'Shea thought. Oh, really? That's a lot to say that. So we had in the 90s, we had celebrities, movie star celebrities. They were the most important people on earth, and they thought they were the most important people on earth, and they thought their takes were the most important takes on earth. Now we're gonna have podcasters that are that, and you're gonna watch how they're gonna act exactly like celebrities. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here, folks. Podcasters are the new celebrities, and they're gonna start acting exactly like 90s celebrities. Oh, they already do. Say your prayers, comb your hair, brush your